So, after our little scare here, question 1, are you okay over there?
I don't know. I got my heart rate back down. Like, you know what I mean? Hopefully, question 2 should be a bit easier.
Nah, don't worry. Like I would like to say that if you've been around the trading card game for the last while, this question 2 should come hopefully easy.
Okay.
So, let's roll. Let's see. Question number 2.
Yeah.
In what set was ADP printed?
Oh, okay.
Was it A, Cosmic Eclipse,
Yep.
B, Rebel Clash, C, Unified Minds, or D, Team Up?
Well, that's an easy one, because ADP is a team of Pokemon, so I'd like to say it's... No, I'm joking. It's Cosmic Eclipse.
I was seriously sitting there for a second like, oh my god, he's not going to do that. Oops, did I? Oh, I totally didn't give away the answer there, but what is your final answer, sir?
Yeah, so I think it was A, Cosmic Eclipse. Final answer.
Yeah, that is your final answer.
Cosmic Eclipse, yeah.
Cosmic Eclipse is indeed the correct answer.
Yes.
You are now at 200 Pokédollars. How does that feel?
That feels absolutely amazing, and that was a lot easier than the other one.
Maybe I should have flipped them around. Like the biggest. Now I'm wondering, who are you going to beat here? Who of your other contestants, didn't make it so far? Who's the one you want? Do you remember?
I think everyone. So I'm trying to think. So question 5 is the first safety question, right? I think everyone.
Yeah, indeed.
I think everyone got to about 9-10 and then tumbled. Apart from Jack.
Oh.
Jack obviously got the mill like a gangster, but everyone else.
Yeah, but sure. Jack was a complete pro at this. Like he done this before, certainly.
Yeah. So.
But you know what? Let's see how far you get. Like, I'm ready for question 3 whenever you are.
I think I am ready too. Let's keep it moving, baby. Jesus.
I've been excited. I hoped you made it this far. Well, I knew you were going to make it this far because you can do it. So question number 3. So, what is not a name of a playlist on the YouTube channel SlowpokeWell?
Oh, what a question! Okay.
I have been anxious to ask this one. So, which of the following is not one of your own playlists, buddy?
Okay.
So, number A.
I should know this.
Number A is them funny videos.
That's one.
Number B, game shows. Number C, going to the gym. And number D, pack openings.
Okay. Right, them funny videos is definitely one. I haven't updated it in a while. Game shows, I had a bit worried there, but I think I have been making a game show playlist. I have never done any gym footage on the Slowpoke, so I'm very certain it's that one. What was like pack openings? I do occasionally.
Pack openings was the last one.
So I'm gonna go. I think it might have been going to the gym. I think it was C.
C is indeed going to the gym.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah, the question I have to ask, and I love asking is it your final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer C. Let me see. It is correct. Hey. Going to the gym was not one of your own playlists. It would have been lovely if you would have failed on this one. Sorry to, wanting doom, but okay. Fantastic job, buddy. We are 3 questions in now, and well, we're still on our way to our first checkpoint, right? But I got 2 questions before we make it there.
Yeah.
So, when I ask you, who's the current GOAT of the game, right? Who's the GOAT?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think the same.
In your opinion, that's a very subjective question, right?
I mean, if we're talking like modern, I think it's fairly a safe answer is probably Tord. He's been, doing really good, right? I think he's the one to
Let's keep this fairly modern. I'm not going into history lessons with you just yet.
Yet, yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned Tord, because the next question is about Tord.
Okay.
So, how many internets have Tord won?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
And there's a few options for you, of course.
Yeah.
Option A, he won 2.
Okay.
Number B, he won 3. Number C, he won 4. And finally, D, he won 5 internets.
Well, it's definitely not 5 and it's not 4, right?
So how many? So that means 2 or 3 using
your. It's definitely 2 or 3. No, he definitely won the London internets because I was at that one where he played Zoropod. Right? I remember that. I was there. So it's going.
I can tell you, I was there too. So yes, I can confirm there was something about Tord being pretty good that day.
Right. So it's between 2 or 3. Well, yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah. You sure you didn't win 4?
I don't think that would be ridiculous. I would definitely know if it was 4, right? Because that's just ridiculous. I think it's.
And you're saying winning 3 or 2 internet is not ridiculous?
Well, no, but then that would be even more like silly, right? Oh man, this is actually like.
My God, have I been? Am I too rough on you here?
I should know this, shouldn't I? I should know this.
You've been living under a rock.
What question are we on here? Is
we are on question 4.
We're
on question 4.
Is it too early? Twitter will definitely get this, right? Jordan won't know this.
He's probably going to answer like, "Why the hell are you asking me this?" Like,
this is actually, oh my lord.
I'll give you a fair one here. I confirmed this with Tord just to be absolutely certain. So I wrote to Tord like, "Yo, Tord, I got a question for you. How many internets did you win?"
So I know for a fact he definitely won a London one. So has he won another 2 that I'm not sure on? That's the question. I'm gonna have to put this one to Twitter. I can't take the risk here. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, he is going to Twitter on question 4, guys. Oi.
Okay, right. So So how this will work then, people? I copy and paste the question onto Twitter. I have to actually make a poll thinking about it. Thing is, I can't risk the 50-50 because if the 50-50 just goes 2 and 3, then that's irrelevant. So I can't take that risk. Right, so the poll's over. I'll put it on screen now. So we have 20% have said 2, 60% have said 3, no one said 4. 1 said 5. So it's actually got 10 votes in total, which is quite a nice round number. But I have a little bit of extra intel here, Stefan. And the person that had voted 2, they left a reply, and it's on the same screen, so I couldn't not see it. And they've gone, I've heard of him. I don't know how good he is. That's kind of funny. So I've just said 2. That's probably wrong. So the vote for 2, we can just cancel that out because they clearly have no clue. So
at least the person admits that he has no clue, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that basically leaves us with 60% 3, and then 20% 5. It's definitely not. It can't be 5. That is. I mean, I know Tord's bonkers, but that would be absolutely ridiculous if it was 5.
Well, have you ever heard about the expression called "Tord is the Lord"?
Tord the Lord, yeah. Well, at that point, why would you even bother going to internet if he's on 5? I wouldn't even bother. like
Hate holiday, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you get to day 2, and it's like, well, I'm just happy to be here. So I'm trying to think. So he's definitely won the London internets. We were talking. It'll be edited out, but we were talking about other internets. And I'm fairly certain Tord won with Zorro Guardi. That was like the big answer to a lot of stall at the time. So that's definitely 2. Has he won one that I'm not thinking of? Probably. I don't think he's won 2 that I'm not thinking of. And I'll be very surprised if he's won 3 that I can't think of. So I'm going to lock in final answer 3.
And so you believe Twitter? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. Oh, don't make me second down myself. I was so locked in. It can't be 5. There's no way on God's green earth it's 5. Yeah, I'm gonna believe Twitter. I'm gonna say 3. If I'm out, I'm out.
And if 3 is your final answer?
Oh, yeah. 3 is the final answer.
So let me see. Yeah, I guess Tord won 3 internets. Congratulations.
Jesus, could you imagine the roasting I'd get if I went out on question what is this for? Jesus.
I think we're just gonna tag Tord and let him be disappointed in you, I guess. I don't know.
I was leaning more towards 3. I don't know if I said it, but I was leaning more towards 3. So what have you got the decks there? So it was the London one. It was the
London one. I know he did not win LATAM, I think, but he definitely won with Soraghardi and Oceania. That's a certainty.
Oceania, yeah. What's the third?
I'm actually unsure myself. I have to look that up. Ooh,
okay,
I'm so bad.
I'll put it on screen now. I was going to look, but I realised I might find something now that I might not know for a different question, so I'm not going to do that. But I'll put it on screen what that third one was. Everyone's be like, oh, how do you not know?
Oh, this is going to be hilarious, though. Okay, though. So, I don't know about you, but we have a safety question coming up, putting you at a safe 1,000. Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're already at 4. So, for the safety question number 5. Are you ready?
I am ready. Here we go.
So, I'm not going to ask which decks you won with, unfortunately, no. What we're going to ask is here. Now, I'm going to pull some tricks on you now. So, maybe I'm just going to tease you a little bit.
Okay.
So, the question is as follows.
Yeah.
Which of the following Pokemon YouTubers
Oh no.
has the most subscribers?
Wow, what a question. Okay.
Nah, just wait till you see the answer options.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
option number A is the Slowpoke Well.
Okay, well, it's not me.
Option number B is the Sableye.
Good, they've got 10k. See, I know,
Option
I
C
look at this all the
C
time.
is Omnipoke.
They're about 20k.
And option D is Zapdos TCG.
Zapdos has more than Omnipoke. Zapdos D.
That was quick.
Yeah, it's funny.
Are you sure? Are you not sure? Are you not
I
certain?
can even tell. Right, so I study my market a lot. I'm a businessman, so I have about 2.2. I'm by far the lowest out of all these people. I'm getting there eventually, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's put these numbers up. No, I'm joking. Sableye is approaching up to 10k. Fair play to them, kicking out there in Australia.
That is good. They do good stuff, by the way.
Yeah,
all of them, I must say.
Do. Oh yeah, everyone here does amazing content. Don't get me wrong, like, don't get it twisted. Omnipoke just passed 20k the other day. Shout out to them. My personal favourite PokeTuber, not going to lie to you. But I know Zapdos, those two were close, right? But I know Zapdos is over 20. And I think he put a tweet up not too long ago saying he's coming near 25. So shout out to Zapdos. He slays the content. Always consistent, big time content as well. What a game. Best baby.
Solid.
Yeah, so I'm like 100% certain is Zapdos TCG.
So, D Zapdos TCG is your final answer?
It is indeed, yeah.
Indeed, he is the biggest of the four. Congratulations!
Yes.
That puts you past the first safety question. How does that feel?
That is good. So that means that now, at worst, I can only do the same as Sharon Ross. So we're good. We're doing well.
Oh my God, this is I'm very happy you made this far because now comes the real interesting stuff.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay.
So we like the Pokemon TCG, don't we?
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I love it, and I love making all these math videos. I love numbers and statistics.
Oh no!
Oh, that's good stuff.
Not statistics.
No. I am just pulling your leg here, man. I'm just pulling your leg. So, but there is a number on this question here. Okay. So now let's pull up the next question. And this is question number 6 for the total sum of 2,000 Poké-dollars, everyone. Yeah. So, the question is as follows. What is the base damage on Crobat V's Venomous Fang? What is the base damage of this attack?
70.
And there's A. Well, what was the answer you said?
Venomous Fang, Crobat V, does 70. Wait a minute. Wait, did you say Venomous Fang?
Yeah, I said
70,
Venomous Fang.
Sorry.
I said Venomous Fang,
so
and the answer options are as follows.
You carry on. You carry on. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
I love the certainty. We came a long way since not knowing what Pokemon 25 was on the Pokédex. So we're sitting at A, 50.
No.
B, 70.
Yep. C,
90.
No.
Or D, 110.
It's definitely not 100. I actually used this in a video. What video was it? The Eternatus Weavile one, right? Because how did?
There you go. Shout out to your own content. That is pro.
No, it was a Sableye video. Sorry, because I put an XP share on it. I knocked out whatever they're active. I can't remember what it was. Spoiler for that video. I won that game, but it does 70 in poison. So I'm gonna lock in 70. I think that was B. Was it B?
Yep. Option B is 70 indeed. So is that your final answer?
Final answer B.
And we're not gonna pull this any longer. B is the correct answer. There you go.
It's not 90, is it? No, it can't be. I was actually well scared.
This is exciting. Going into this I honestly have no idea how far you're gonna make it, but you made it pretty far so far. This is good.
We're getting there now. We're getting up that ladder, baby.
Yeah, we are now going into question number 7, and if you get this one correct, right, it will bring you 4,000 Poké-dollars, and one step closer to this little gift card that you would win.
Yeah, here we go. Jeez.
Yeah, to the real good stuff. So, you did a numbers question. How does that feel? That was not so bad, was it?
No, not that bad. Not that bad at all.
Now, maybe I should ask some hypergeometric stuff next time.
Jesus,
real math content.
Jesus, that sort of stuff you see.
This is totally not a shout out to my own math channel. I was about to say
the stuff that I see you post. I'm like, I have no clue what's going on.
You sound like one who needs to watch the math, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Now let's go in. So How many times you participate in the World Championships?
How many times? Actually zero, funnily enough. Yeah, zero. I've yet to get a Worlds invite. I was doing
When did you start playing? When did you start playing then?
I started playing properly, I'd say, the season before the last one. Before, I would just go to like local events and like, if people know me from locally, from when I used to play back in the day, I would play the most obscene stuff ever. Like, we're talking like 3 or 4 different kinds of energies in the deck. I'd have a tech for every single, like, I'd literally just play pure and unadulterated memes. And I'd say the season before last, I started taking it seriously, but the 2019 season, I was actually doing pretty sick to get my invite, and then like the world shuts down. Like, great, clearly the world does not want me to go to Worlds. Like,
oh my god, then this question, I don't know, it may be tough on you. So are you ready?
It's gonna be like, where was Worlds a certain year, weren't it? Okay, here we go.
So the following question for, I believe, yes, 4,000 Poké Dollars is as follows.
Yeah.
What season was the first season with the day 2 invite system?
Okay.
So what was the very first season? So we're talking like A, 13-14, so 2013-2014.
Yeah.
We're talking B, 2014-2015.
Yeah.
C, 15-16. And guess what D is? 16-17.
Wow.
The question is as far this may be when was the first time we had the structure that we actually still have today, right? Well, so far, because, well, we didn't get Worlds this year, and, again. But what we had last time, we had this nice day 2 system, right? You can obtain a normal invite by getting, at least in Europe, 350 points. Mm-hmm. And you could, if you weren't top 22, you get into day 2. This infamous day 2 that was implemented since, well, when?
Right. I think it's leaning more towards the earlier side of things, because as far as I'm aware, since I've been playing, at least attending IRL events, I'm sure this has been a thing. But with that being said, I couldn't. I'm gonna have to 50-50 this one. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna.
So, for those of you who don't know how 50-50 works, there's gonna be 2 wrong answers removed, leaving only 1 wrong and 1 correct. So we're gonna see what's left, and that leaves option B and D left. That means it's either B, 14-15, or D, 16-17.
Okay, well, in theory, if I'm leaning more towards the earlier side of things, and I should say B, but so D was, what was D again? 16-17.
So D is 16-17 indeed, and B is indeed 14-15.
So 16, I'm trying to think what sets were around 16-17. Like that's a long time ago. That's like 2016, so I would have been in year 16 at school, which obviously doesn't exist.
All I remember is 15 was the year of Donphan. 14-15, that's Donphan.
14-15 is Donphan, okay.
And a lot of Toad. That was a lot of Toad. Oh god, that was terrible.
Right, so I'm going to use a little bit of intel there. So if that was Donphan, that means the last chance qualifier was still around, right? Because Ross did really well, I think, playing Donphan or Z something. So was there ever a time...
What Donphan did he play? What Donphan?
It was at Donphan Prime, I believe, right?
Did I say Prime?
Well, okay. Are you trying to psych me out?
Oh.
I mean, Donphan, the Furious Fist. Well, it wasn't Furious Fist. It would have been Plasma, right? I'm trying. Was there a time where the last chance qualifier and the day 2 invite were? I don't know. Was there? I don't know. I actually don't know. And then, so what was B again?
So B is 14-15 and D is 16-17.
14. That would be like XY time. I feel as if... Oh, this is actually so hard. I'm going to have to guess. Oh,
50-50, buddy. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, God. This is nerve-wracking, isn't it?
I don't remember... Like, I feel, if I was playing and they announced this, I feel as if I'd at least remember the talk about it, right? And people say, oh, this is unfair, this is good, this is bad. I don't remember that, so I'm thinking it might have always just been a thing. So if it's always been a thing, well, but then again, these are both before I started playing properly. 2013. Was it 13-14, was it?
Yeah, it was 14-15.
14-15. Day 2 invite. Does that sound right?
Day 2 invite.
14-15 day 2 invite.
What happened in 15? Where was Worlds even?
Day 2 invite. See, now I'm just trying to think. When Jay Witts used to do
I can smell it.
stuff.
I can smell it.
When Jay Witts used to do TCG stuff, right? And he got top 8 with Magnazone. I'm trying to think, did he mention in that video anything about a day 2 invite?
I think, I don't know, maybe that was before his time. Or sorry, I mean like after his time.
Yeah. I'm leaving.
Like, I was there.
You were
When
playing.
I was playing. I've been at Worlds first time in 07.
I think 16, 17, I was around the game then. I feel as if I would remember.
It would be a big announcement,
Yeah,
a big thing.
It would be. Even if it didn't affect me, I would have seen people cover it on YouTube and stuff. So I'm gonna lean more towards earlier, which was my initial idea anyway. So
And a lifeline later, you're only down to 1, right?
yeah, Jordan will not know this. Jordan would know all the random stuff that's not TCG related. So my idea was with thinking my friend Jordan is he will get all that random anime game stuff, and I should know the TCG stuff. But clearly, that's not the case.
Oh, did I catch you on some TCG stuff here?
Yeah,
Oh,
like if
yes.
it's like stuff on the card, like you see, boom, Venomous Fang, got that straight away. If it's
Oh, yeah, you had it spot on.
Pokemon, it's a different ballgame. But right, I'm gonna say the earlier one. So I'm gonna say B. That was where I was leaning before anyway, an earlier one. Luckily, 50-50 did get rid of one late one and one early one, so I was leaning more towards early. So
Yeah, so let me see. When was each of these things? So in 2015. No, in 2017 we played in Anaheim in California. In
okay,
2015 we played in Boston. Where if somebody played back then, they would see me also. That was where I asked my now wife to marry me.
Oh, wow.
For everybody there. And that was in Boston, which was indeed in 2015, which was the first year we had the day 2 invite system.
well, all right.
There we go. You are correct, my good sir.
Yes. Whew, okay, Boston. Was that the Virgin Mirror? Or was that?
Oh, don't ask me about that.
Don't answer that, okay. I do remember Boston, yeah. Anaheim, my friends like Reese Williams and Connor Bird, they went to Anaheim. And the day 2 was definitely there then.
We had in 14 was DC the first DC. And then we had Boston, then followed by San Francisco. And then in 17 it was indeed Anaheim.
Okay, so DC didn't have the day 2. That's interesting. Okay.
No, the first DC didn't because that was a nice last chance qualifier.
Yeah, so the last chance qualifier and day 2 didn't exist at the same. I was right in my thinking.
No, that was replacement of each other. Indeed, I didn't want to tell you that.
Yeah. See, I was on the right lines, folks. I was.
So, I got a fun one in store for you now for question number 8. Have you played any Pokken before?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Then this might be even extra funny.
Oh, this don't.
So
Okay.
It's part of the franchise, right?
No,
so,
it is.
let's have some fun with it.
That's a lot. I've played it a couple of times. I don't own it though. I've seen it played. Okay. I have I have a working knowledge. We'll put it that way. Let's see if it's.
That's okay, because the question is as follows. Which of the following Pokemon is not a playable character in Pokken DX?
Okay.
In Pokken DX, how you want to pronounce it, right? Pokken.
Yeah.
So, option A, Pikachu Libre.
No, that's
Option B, Blaziken.
right.
Option C, Croagunk. Right?
Croagunk
Or
is,
option D, Rowlet.
right.
What is not a playable character in Pokken DX?
Right. Pikachu Libre definitely is. I know that for a fact. I'm unsure about Blaziken. I don't think Rowlet is. Croagunk definitely is. I remember looking at it thinking, what on earth is that? Black doesn't match, but I know it is. So I know 2 of these. I've got an inbuilt 50-50. I think...
Based on the right assumptions, yeah? Yeah, you got a 50-50, that's true.
Is Rowlet surely not? I think Blaziken I don't think was in the base game if it was. I feel as if it was DLC. Rowlet could be a support character. And Step could be trying to trick my head here. I think Rowlet is a support. You know when you press a support and they come in. So I think surely Blaziken has to be. Yeah, I mean, again, it's an educated guess again, but that's my reasoning. So surely not.
Reasoning. Seems good.
Rowlet can't. Like, you think about how's Rowlet going to compete with like Suicunes and, you know, Gengar's knocking about little Rowlet. Nah.
What about Croagunk, man? How does that compete?
Well, this is true, but then at least Croagunk evolves into a fighting type, and that makes sense. Like, you know, at least you know Croagunk has 2 arms and can actually do stuff.
And what does Rowlet evolve into? Like, come on, it's also pretty boss.
No, it is a boss, but I guess fire and arrows. I'm sure Rowlet's a support. I don't think it's playable. I'm gonna say question is not playable. Yes, I'm gonna go Rowlet.
That is option D, Rowlet. Is that your final answer?
No, I'm second thinking it again. Blaziken. I don't. No, is Blaziken on the cover? Blaziken must be. Now I'm thinking about it. The cover's got like Lucario. It's got Empoleon, I think, as well.
I'm gonna say you know more about the game than I do.
This is annoying thing. Rowlet can't be. No, Shay, don't go with your gut instinct. I'm gonna lock in Rowlet. Please.
You gotta trust your instincts on this. Really?
Yeah.
That means option D, final answer?
It's just so scary! Yeah.
And option D, Rowlet, is the correct answer, my friend. That is correct.
Yeah!
Wow, I made you sweat there for a moment, didn't I?
Yeah. Is Rowlet a support character? Am I correct in?
I believe so, but it's because you can play Decidueye. Decidueye is playable.
Oh, so Decidueye is in there. Okay, right. Okay, that makes sense.
That's the twist, right? So let's leave Pokken for a while, right? Like, calm down.
Yeah. We'll leave
Pokken for a while. Yeah. So what are we at right now? We're gonna approach the 16. You got 8,000 now. Sorry, and we're gonna approach the 16,000 Poké-Dollar mark now.
Wow.
Question 9.
Okay, we're getting up there, folks.
Oh yeah, it gets excited because we're back in the TCG world, right? That's where we want to be.
Just don't be something about competitive events. Just be something about a card. That should be okay. Hopefully.
Okay, your wish is my command.
Okay.
The following is a little more of an old school nature.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
But we're definitely in the world of a card. So,
right.
We have an infamous Pidgeot with quick search.
Oh no. Okay, I know the card.
It is one of the most famous cards in a very long time.
Yeah.
And the question is, when was it printed?
Nah, no clue.
What's that printed in?
Oh, wow.
And that gives you either A, EX Emerald.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
It gives B, EX Hidden Legends. C, EX Deoxys, or D, EX Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm leaning more towards fire. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Okay. I've seen the card before. I've seen it in Joe's Cube. I think didn't it let you like? It wasn't. Was it computer search on an ability?
No, you can search any one card in your deck.
Yeah, so it's that's madness.
Every turn it is completely busted. I tell you that much.
That's silly. Okay, so I'm looking at the card. I think it had like it didn't have a lot of HP. Like I'm thinking even 90.
Back then it was stage 2. I think 100. 100
yeah.
HP.
So right. So let's just go through these. So I'm leaning more towards Fire Red, Leaf Green. Oh, well, that's Gem 3 as well. I was going to say Deoxys is also Gem 3. They're all probably Gem 3 ones. So,
this is before your time, my friend.
Oh, this is very much before my. Jordan won't know this either. I'm so glad I've picked him as a lifeline. This is.
Is he maybe coming for the rescue now? Is that what we're getting at here?
No, there's no chance he'll know this. No chance.
Sure?
I got him into Pokemon. That was when X and Y came out, the card game. So he ain't gonna know this.
Ooh, yeah, okay, that's a while ago, buddy. That's a while ago.
Right. So. What were the options again? Sorry, so hidden
so
something.
Option A is EX Emerald, B is EX Hidden Legends, and C is EX Deoxys. And D finally is EX Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Well, I'm still leaning more towards Fire Red, Leaf Green.
Yeah, but how's your intuition brought you so far?
Pardon? I mean, it has done alright, to be fair. We ain't got a question wrong yet. The only reason I'm saying though is just because Pidgeot's Gen 1. You know what?
Gen 1, we love the classics, don't we?
Yeah, so... oh, wait, hold on. Was Joe's one a reverse? Oh, I'm trying to think now. I think it was a reverse, and they had the set symbol in the bottom corner, right? When the reverses.
Yeah, so back then, I can tell you, they typically, the reverse had like the set symbol as the reverse, kind of.
No, it
was super awesome.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
I missed that kind of reverse.
So did it say fire red and leaf green on that card, or did it say something else?
No, that's not what I mean. It was more like the logo was printed in.
Oh, the logo. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like yeah.
Right. Well.
Like, cause that was like when we had, say, Delta species and these kind of sets. That was when the name of the set was printed in.
Okay.
And that's later.
That's later.
We are back in 04, 5, 6, those years. Around that time. Right. Don't hang me up on the release dates on these. That's up for question 15 or something like that.
Right, I think I've got nothing to go off here, to be honest with you. I've got nothing.
And Jordan does know it?
No, I don't think there's zero chance he knows. Oh, really? No, I think there's zero chance he knows this. So this is fair. This is a 25% guess here then, in all fairness. Fire red leaf hidden for. So
what does your gut tell you? What does your gut tell you here?
I don't think it's Deoxys. I just don't think it is. I don't know. And then what were the first two again?
That was EX Emerald and EX Hidden Legends.
Emerald. Is it Emerald?
I think if I may make a subjective comment here, I think EX Emerald was a bad set. But that's my own opinion, Subi.
I didn't. The only thing I remember for Emerald is the energy type. They were quite cool.
Yeah, okay. They look pretty cool, but not as cool as Holland Phantom.
No, that's fair. So yeah, think about this logically, right? Would they have put Pidgeot in Gen 3 sets? Like, let's think about it. Out of all the Pokemon they're going to put in Gen 3, they ain't going to pick a random Stage 2 from Kanto. They pick something cool, like Mewtwo or something, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, but then did Fire Red Leaf Green introduce EXs again? I don't know, did it? I don't know.
Wait, let's go over the set name. EX Fire Red Leaf Green.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I can tell you that much, right? It seems to scream that there's something about EX Pokemon around all these sets, actually.
I think if I was to, but then again, a lot of these could actually be Fire Red Leaf Green sets, and I just wouldn't know. Although I think Stefan's probably done these in chronological order, to be honest. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go Fire Red Leaf Green. It's the only one.
So your answer would be D, EX Fire Red and Leaf Green?
Yeah, there's no point in walking, is there? No. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, this is so unfair. Yeah. Go on, let's lock it in. Come on.
So we got Fire Red, we got Leaf Green, we got Deoxys. That's a good set, by the way. But EX Hidden Legends also seem like it could have a Pidgeot. Nah, it doesn't. But Emerald, however.
Oh no.
That does not have it because the correct answer is indeed EX Fire Red and Leaf Green.
That is incredible. Wow, I don't know how you managed to actually go there and play this game in real life. My heart rate is like...
It is, the heart rate is really up there, I tell you, when you play this. Even as in the audience, it's insane, I tell you. It was... Whew, what a game.
Yeah.
It is, but you know what? What are we at now? Let me go and cheat a little bit here.
I think we're on 9, I think, right?
Yeah, like this is...
Or was this 10?
Yeah, no, this was 9. Like, let me correct a few things for me here.
Okay.
No, this was indeed 9. Wow, this means the next question is your second safety question.
Alright, so if I get this right, I beat 75% of the contestants, and I've still got one lifeline as well.
Oh my god, this is good. This is where you want to be.
Come on, we haven't had a video game question in a while. Come on, I'm good at them. Come on, manifest.
Maybe comes a video game question. We don't know.
I'm manifesting that.
So let's you know what? You know what happens to be question number 10? A video game question.
I had a feeling.
Let's do this. This is gonna be really, really fun.
Oh, if it's video game, Jordan will know it as well. Okay.
Let's do this. Okay. So, I got some video games for you here.
Right.
And the question is, which one of the following video games is the oldest?
Oh, okay. We should get this. Okay.
So, now I send you the question here. So, the answers are as follows: A, Crystal.
Right.
B, Platinum.
No. Yeah.
C, Fire Red.
No.
Or D, X.
D, X?
Yeah, Pokemon X, like X and Y, right? You remember this?
Oh, I was so confused. I was like, what is this random Japanese game that I've never heard of? Like, this ain't fair.
It's just X and Y, man.
Yeah,
you said it yourself.
This how seriously I'm taking it now.
That would have been really funny though. But no, these are all like released in Europe as well. So.
All right. Well, it's definitely Crystal. Crystal's Gen 2, right? And what else did you say? What were the other options again? Platinum was Gen 4. X
Platinum,
is Gen
Fire Red, and X.
Yeah, so Platinum's Fire Red's Gen 3. So yeah, it's definitely Crystal. Final answer. Wait, it was the oldest, right? Yeah, okay, just had to make sure.
Yeah, old.
Just had to make sure. Yeah, oldest. So yeah, we'll go.
No, you seem fairly certain about this. Are you not getting too cocky, maybe?
I mean, Gen 2, look, was the first time I got in there, so I know this quite well.
Oh, but then that means your final answer is A, Crystal.
A, Crystal. And we're at that safety question, boys, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. And you made it.
Yeah.
Answer is Crystal. Yeah.
Is, very good.
10 questions in now.
Okay, now
let's review this. We are 10 questions in, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. He got 1 lifeline left and 5 questions up to the grand prize.
Ooh.
That means the next question here, question 11, is for 64,000 Pokédollars.
I'm going to make sure Dragon Shield put a lot of money on that gift card, baby.
Oh, that's going to be. Let's see. So we're now at question number 11.
Right.
You like the anime, don't you?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I was hoping an anime question would come up earlier. Not really.
You were wishing for it, weren't you? So.
Okay.
You know, there's this character called Gary Oak.
Right, yeah, I know Gary.
Yeah? What's his starter Pokemon? What is Gary Oak's starter Pokemon?
Wow, that's a question. And it's one that
is, hey, we are in the final 5, right? So, what is Gary Oak's starter Pokemon? Is it A, well, Bulbasaur?
Okay.
B, Squirtle?
Okay.
C, Charmander?
Right.
Or D, Eevee?
Did Gary start with one of the starter Pokemon?
Well, yeah, what happened in the beginning of the anime? Like, so, little cheat note here. I watched it like 3 times in the past year, my baby daughter, because, well, we have to teach her the right things. So,
See, I've actually, there's an annoying thing as well, I've actually watched this episode recently, because I needed footage for, what video skit was it? Oh yeah, if Ash was a roadman. But I skipped the bit where I just skipped to bit where oh man, this is annoying. That they were all gone. It's basically Ash gets there, right? All the starter Pokemon are gone.
Yeah,
he's like, oh no. All gone. And then Professor Oak's like, yo, take this Pikachu. Pikachu cracks out the ball, doesn't go back in. That's the premise. But I'm trying. Did Gary take one of them? I'd imagine you'd have to think he probably did, right? But then I think.
So when did Ash battle Gary? That happened, right? That was in Johto, I believe. He battled Gary.
I mean, I actually haven't watched anime at all, so I don't know. That's the thing. I watched some of it as a kid, but I didn't watch this episode. I'm trying. I think it might be. Wait a second. The anime intro, right? Pikachu's running through the legs of everyone. Oh no! But then all the starter Pokemon are there. But I'm just trying to think. Okay, I'm trying to think. I think I'm leaning more towards Squirtle. I don't know, am I? Because there was a Blastoise in the anime. That did happen, right? But Ash
there's also a Charizard in the anime. There's also a Venusaur in the anime. There's definitely also an Eevee in the anime.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's Venusaur. Right? I don't think. I mean, it could be, but I don't think it is. But here's my thinking, right? The anime people wouldn't want to have doubled up Pokemon. So Ash has a Charizard, so I don't think they'd give Gary a Charizard. Or did they? No, I don't think they did. But Ash never evolved his Squirtle, I don't think, into a Blastoise, which makes me think that Gary had a Blastoise.
What about Eevee and all this? You don't care for Eevee?
No, but the thing is, before you read the answers out, I did think, was it Eevee? But then I can't remember what. You know what? I might. I might use Jordan.
I might just mind gaming you here, maybe.
Am I gonna use Jordan for this? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use Jordan for this one. I'm gonna use my last lifeline.
Oh, we're gonna use your last lifeline and call your friend there, Jordan Bonner. Let's get Jordan Bonner on the line, shall we?
Right.
Improvement.
And I don't think it's Bulbasaur, so I think it's either Blastoise or Eevee. But I think
50-50.
I think if it was Eevee, right, I'd at least remember what it evolves into. You'd be like, oh, Gary had an X evolution, right? Okay, I don't think he's not picking up, so I'm gonna. Oh my god!
You're being left to. You're being left to dry here, huh?
I've been left dry, right? So we'll cut back in. Right, so I've tried to get hold of Jordan, and he's not online or anything. We've left it a while, so I'm gonna have to rock out, and hopefully, if I need him later on, he'll be back. Right, so
this is one hell of a thing, huh?
This is unfair. Okay, but let's go through my process of elimination again. My line of thinking. So I don't think it's Charizard because I don't think the anime people would want a double up of such like a iconic Pokemon, right? They'd rather fill that for something else. The only time I remember Charizard fighting a Charizard in the anime was in the movie, right? The Mewtwo movie. Yeah. It was the Charizard clone, so I don't think it's Charizard. I don't think it's Venusaur either because I think if there's going to give Gary one of the starters, if Ash has a Charizard, it makes sense for him to have a Blastoise, right? Like, with the power of friendship, you can overcome weakness, which doesn't work, by the way, but that's just how these animes go.
Oh, you're just dissing the anime right there, like, boom.
Like, I'm no longer weak to water because of my love. Shut up. Right, and if it was Eevee, I think I'd remember a lot more what his evolution was. Like, he might have one, but I think I'd remember a bit more, so... Going through that process of elimination, just making sure Jordan's not online. No, he's definitely not online. I'm going to go... Squirtle was an answer, right? I'm just...
Okay.
Yes.
So that means you're going for B, Squirtle. Is that your final answer?
Let me just make sure it's still not online. Yep, it's going to have to be Squirtle. Yeah, we'll lock that in.
Oh, yeah, but so your process, let's go through that one more time. So
yeah, my process,
right. You don't want to double up Charizard because, well, that happened in the movie and it would be boring if Gary also had one. And, well, you go for the whole friendship is... It almost sounds like friendship is magic, but that's My Little Pony, right?
Yeah.
And so you don't want any... You're saying Squirtle here, but, well, he does have an Eevee, though.
Oh, he does have an Eevee. Okay.
But the question is, what was his starter Pokemon? That was not Eevee. That was indeed Squirtle, my friend. That was indeed Squirtle.
Yeah.
You see in Johto League when Ash actually battles his Blastoise with Charizard, and Charizard does win.
Oh, does he see? There you go. See, that was the wrong word.
Yeah, see, you were giving it there like that. Which puts you up for, well, how many was this? So that means we are at 11, right? Wow.
11. Jeez, I'm going to go back to this.
Amazing. We are getting somewhere, which means now, guys, we are only 4 questions out from, the big prize.
Oh,
and the bigger question is now, can he actually make it?
Hopefully. I'm just going to leave
Facebook
open.
Can he make it? Because you know how much I liked all these world championships. I love them. I think they're amazing.
Yeah, okay.
But that means let's go for a really interesting one here.
Okay.
So, Pokemon, as we know it, Pokemon International or whatever, they didn't always host the World Championship. They didn't have the license always. It was Wizards of the Coast before, as you may know.
Yep. Okay.
And at some point, they started also hosting Worlds, as we know it, sort of. The question is, where was the Worlds in 2004, which was the first time?
Okay.
Where was it? Was it in A, Orlando, Florida?
Right.
B, Anaheim, over in, California?
Right.
Was it C, Washington, D.C., in the District of Columbia?
Yeah.
Or finally, was it D, San Diego, California?
Right, I was hoping Hawaii would come up because I was thinking it was Hawaii, but... right, in that case, right...
World's has been a lot of times in Hawaii, I can tell you, actually.
Yeah, it's been a few. This is what I'm trying to think now. I know Freddie Carr, he's been to all these old worlds. I'm just trying to think, when he's been posting his old world pictures, where have they been? And I know Hawaii was one of them, but that's not here, unfortunately. So let's have a think. Just seeing if Jordan's come online yet. No, he wouldn't know this anyway. Right, so I'm basically playing 2 lifelines now here, guys.
Your 2 lifelines gone, right? And the third one, he doesn't want to help you apparently, so you're left all alone. Right. You could, we've never really discussed the option, but you can also just walk away.
We could walk away. So where are we now? We're at question 11, right? Is it question 11?
Yeah. Yeah, this is question 12.
Oh, question 12. 125.
Which means you're safe. Well, if you walk away, you're 64,000 Poké dollars, right? If you get it wrong, you drop down to the 32, and well, if you get it correct, well, boom, we're sitting at $250,000. Sorry, not $250,000. That's my bad. 1/8 of a million, right?
1/8.
So 125,000.
Right. So we had Anaheim. We had Washington D.C. What were they?
Orlando
again?
was the first one in Florida,
Orlando.
and the final one was San Diego. And the question was, for anybody missing it, where was the Pokemon World Championship held in 2004?
I'm leaning more towards Washington just because it's the capital, right? They might want to just, I don't know, make it the capital for the first one. Anaheim, but then again, Florida and Anaheim are both pretty like central touristy hubs, right? And then San Diego is also like not exactly a smaller city, so oh man, there's nothing really with the other questions that I don't know. There's always been something I can use to like narrow some away, but this one, boy,
it's nasty. Yeah, but now we're question 12. Now they have to be a
this
little
is true.
mean.
This is true.
You can always walk away. You can always walk away. There's no shame in that.
I've just thought I can see Joe's online on Discord. Can I change my person to him?
Well, it's your show, right? But I'm the host, and you know what? Since he left you, there's always backups, right? I can tell you, when you go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you give in a list. And then you can choose, upon the question, who you want to call.
Yeah,
you can actually add it. You can submit a list of a lot of people.
Yeah, so you know, as it is, well, I'm like, it's my show, but I think I know for on the show they do have backups for this exact reason. So I'm gonna message.
We totally don't bend the rules for your own advantage, right? It's not.
I'm gonna message Joe quickly on Discord now. Are you free? I'm doing Millionaire. He might even say no, in which case God does not want me to have a third lifeline. I will continue.
Then you're being you're being handed a hard one here.
Yeah. Can I use your? But there is. I mean, I want to get loads of shields for when I want to get loads of sleeves when the Dragon Shield. I mean, when the events fall back up again, baby. Sleeves are expensive, you know what I mean? But I would say if you're spending a premium on sleeve, it's got to be Dragon Shield Pro Max. Like, it's not even up for debate. Those sleeves are the best. Like,
I can just say this is what we use here these days. The non-glare ones. This is the cool stuff.
That's it. Those Pro Mats, they are. Oh, Joe is around. Joe's messaged me. He goes, he's doing Players Cup free stuff. Oh no. Okay.
So, you are left to dry, buddy.
I'll say good luck with that. Good luck with that.
You're a really nice guy. You could also just rage at him like, when I need you, this one time I need you, and then you just leave me hanging.
Right. Okay.
What a good guy you are, Shay. What a good guy.
Right, so let me go back to this thread with Stefan. Right, so
we are at.
I'm going to play it because I'm not a baby. So let's have a think. Okay, let's go through these again. So we got Florida, right? Orlando, Florida, Disney
Florida.
World. You could think it could be a sensible conclusion to come to, right? Where it's like, you know.
Yeah, but Anaheim also has a Disney World.
This is true. No, this is true.
I'm just putting the facts on the table for you.
Yeah, you are correct. Okay, I think the more I think about it, DC, out of those cities, I think it's the least tourist one, right? Like, I think it's by far the least. Like, no one really goes, oh, I'm going to DC for holiday. Like, people don't do that. So you got San Diego.
Well, you got San Diego.
San Diego. People do go holiday in San Diego.
If I remember correctly, there's a SeaWorld also in San Diego.
Yeah, there's a Sea. Yep.
And then Mexico right next door, if that's in your interest.
True. So we've got between Anaheim, realistically, Anaheim and the other one. They've both got the thingamabobs Disney World. I think if it's gonna be, if they want to do, I'm thinking if I was Pokemon in 2004, right? It's a kids. It's a kids. But speech mark event. They want it. I do think they would want a Disney World to be around there, right? And if you're comparing Florida, what's bigger, Florida, or thing is Anaheim, right? The city of Anaheim, right? Isn't that big of a city?
Anaheim is basically connected to LA, right?
Yeah, but the actual city of Anaheim isn't that big though. Like, it hasn't got too many sports teams. For example, Anaheim. I've only got a baseball team, I think.
Fair. But baseball is pretty big in the States, right?
No, you are. It is. Well, it's their pastime apparently. So, I just think Florida. I mean, as it goes, you know what? Thinking about it. Hang on. Let me.
Do you need a coin to flip?
No. This is how I'm gonna choose, right? Because I'm thinking it's between the Disney places, right? And if anyone doesn't know, you know now. My favorite basketball team is the Miami Heat. Okay, Miami's in Florida. In case you didn't know. So yeah. I'm gonna believe in my basketball team. And if I had to guess, which I am, because I'm not a baby, and for some reason Arceus does not want me to have a phone a friend today, so I think I'm gonna go with Florida. And
that means A Orlando is your final answer?
Yeah, please Miami. Come on.
Yeah, it was. I know that Orlando was there in 2008 because I was there as well.
Oh, would they have come back in 4 years? Would they have come back in 4 years?
The question is, will they do that? And I guess they did because it was there in 04.
Yes, Miami! If anyone doesn't know, that's why the channel color scheme is this, because of Miami. Oh,
amazing. Oh, this is so cool. Well done. No, welcome back everybody. So what just happened was that we had one hell of a, nail biter, I would call it.
Yeah.
Getting the 12th question right. You're sitting well at 125,000, my friend.
125.
Now, we are in for the 250,000 question. I am excited. I must say, excited. So we're 3 questions away, 1 lifeline. How do you feel?
Well, I've actually confirmed with my friend then that they are around now, so I do have a 3rd lifeline. 125.
Actually, they're there. They're not just hanging you out to dry this time, no?
No, they actually should be around. So 3 questions left. Can we do it? I hope so.
There's one way to figure it out.
Yeah.
Let's go for question number 13. I am getting it ready for you here as we speak, because as fairness is, you get it written down. Otherwise, your memory doesn't serve you well, apparently. Are you ready for question number 13? We are back into anime because we love the anime.
Okay, right. Didn't
Maybe
have too long between anime questions then.
Nah, maybe they just stacked up and I thought, you know what, they're fun to have here in the last 5. So
okay.
We are going for which Pokemon did Ash Ketchum never have on his team?
Wow, okay.
And that means that we have A, Hawlucha, B, Muk,
Yeah, one of them.
C, Gligar, or D, Hoot.
Ooh.
Which one of these 4 Pokemon has Ash never had on his team, traveling with him?
Okay.
Specific.
Well, let's do some process of elimination here again. He definitely had a Hawlucha. I know that for a fact. I've seen screenshots of the anime with Hawlucha. He definitely had a Muk, because that's actually my friend Jordan, who's waiting, who might be calling. That's one of his favorite Pokemon, and I know there's a scene in one of the Indigo Plateau where he eats a Pokemon or something. So I know he's got a Muk. So it's between Gligar and Hoot. Now,
wow, that is a good process of elimination here in question 13. This is promising, but you're still back at 2. So
yeah, still back at 2.
Gligar,
So
Hoot. What are we sitting at here? That's interesting.
So for some reason, Ash having a Noctowl does seem right to me. Or no, I think one of the companions might have had a Hoot. Is it Tracy, the guy's name? I can't remember.
Well, don't put names in on me because I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember Todd. He used to Pokemon Snap guy.
So you know what? I think I'm gonna get Jordan in for this one. I'm gonna get Jordan in for
Is
this
this the
one.
time?
Yeah,
Is
this is the time. Yeah, if we can guarantee this question, I'll be happier. So I am gonna use my final lifeline. I'm gonna phone a friend. 2, 1. Okay. Which Pokemon did Ash not have on his team? Hawlucha, Muk, Hoot, or Gligar? Hawlucha, Gligar, Muk. So Hawlucha, Muk, Hoot, Gligar. Yes! Fantastic. Yeah, that sounds right. You're correct. Well, that's 30 seconds. Thanks for your help, mate. Okay, I'm back.
So you're back. How did it go?
Right, so it was 30 seconds.
Very good. You actually kept
friend
it on time,
said...
and I was actually trying to explain something to the viewers in the meantime, but you know what? I'll just do it again.
Okay, carry on. Yeah, carry on.
I was just recapping. So we are now at 125,000. This is the question for $250,000, and so far, well, your lifelines have burned you a little bit when you tried to use the third one. So how did it go with your friend here, Jordan? Did he help you?
Yeah, I think he came through in the clutch. So I read him out the answers, and he said, well, you'll hear it in the call, obviously, but everyone was to the people watching. But he said Ash caught a shiny Noctowl, so that would imply that he didn't have a Hoot. So I'm gonna trust him. Because that sounds relatively right to me, a shiny Noctowl. That sounds right to me. And like I said, so I'm gonna, and like I said, I already know that he had a Halucha for definite, and he definitely had a Muck. So I'm gonna trust my friend on this, and we're gonna lock in Hoot.
Hoot, that is answer D, so D is your final answer.
D is my final answer. Oh boy.
So indeed, like Halucha, we all know the fighting poses it made. We know the Muck body slammed a Bellsprout in the Indigo League.
That's it, yeah.
We know that Gligar also evolved later to a Gliscor in Professor Oak's care, which means that it's indeed Hoot that's never been on the team. Oh,
well done. We got there eventually, Jordan. Thank you, mate. Well done.
You can thank your friend there. He came in for you there. That was perfect.
He came through in
the... guys, this is an interesting scenario. We're 2 questions away from you winning the million. In this case, meaning a nice gift card for Dragon Shield, because you know the place to get your sleeves.
Yeah,
don't have to say that.
Get those pro mats, get those binders, folks. Get everything. Get the
this
mat box with the dice tray. Oof.
I can only say I'm very privileged to be able to use these products as well. I think it's super nice. So. You know what? Let's just fire up on question 14, shall we? Go. I'm excited. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just getting a little graphic ready. There we are. Question 14, 500,000. Oh boy!
This is the question for the $500,000, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and anybody else listening out there. The question is as follows. We're back in the TCG world.
Okay.
Maybe that's your advantage.
This is good. Okay.
And I love the World Championships.
Oh no, it's
I absolutely love. I love the World Championships, and this one is no different. So, which of the following players have never won the Pokemon TCG World Championships in the Masters Division?
Okay.
Which of the following 4 is not a Masters Division champion?
Right.
Is it A, Andrew Estrada, B,
I think he's
Igor Costa, C, Gustavo Vada,
oh no,
or D, Jacob van Wagner?
Has Jake?
Which of these four have never won the World Championship in the Masters Division? TCG. Let's just be fair here.
Yep.
Not gonna throw your curveball and give you a VGC.
Could you imagine?
Best trick ever, though. That would have been a little mean. So this is question for $500,000 if you haven't followed so far. $500,000. He's 2 questions away. There's no lifelines remaining. He's all on his own.
Right. So from all them, they all sound like they have won Worlds. The only one that doesn't sound like they have is Jake von Wagner. Because if I'm not mistaken, no wait, Jacob von Wagner, he's the one that won with Blastoise, right? Yeah, no, he is. Okay, almost made a mistake there, right? Yeah, he's the one that won with Archie's Blastoise.
And neither can defer more than I.
Of course. So if we go by, oh mate, has Igor Costa won Worlds? Jacob von Wagner, that's definitely the guy that won with Archie's Stoice, right? Yeah,
So you're saying he won with Blastoise, okay?
I'm fairly certain, yeah. So
if you're fairly certain of that leaves 3 remaining, right?
Oh, so who is it? Gustavo Wada, Igor Costa, and
Andrew Estrada, if I'm pronouncing correct. Any apologies out there if I'm not pronouncing any names correctly.
Oh dear, I haven't got any educated guess here. I haven't got any other process of elimination. They're all good players. The thing is, has Igor Costa actually won Worlds? That's where I'm leaning. Am I willing to take that risk?
See, the whole point is here you can also walk away with $250,000, which is very, very respectable, my friend. Very respectable.
Of course. So that is...
Let me remind you what happens if you answer wrong.
Oh...
Going back down to your safe question at 10, which only secures you, well, the 32,000 Poké Dollars and, well, not the grand prize. So that is what we have here. You have, well, you can guess, or you can, walk away. I love saying this. This is, as you may have noticed, this is...
I think, because I've watched Gustavo Wada. I went to a trip stream the other day, and I'm sure it said world champion on there somewhere. I'm sure, because I'm thinking, he won world, but... I'm just thinking, has Igor Costa won worlds? Has he? I feel that that's the one that's jumping out to me, that it might not be. I know he's a very good player.
The question is simple. The question is simple, right? Which of the following players have not won the Pokemon TCG World Championship in the Masters Division?
God, if only I knew how many internets toured one. Jesus. They're coming handy.
That lifeline would have been good now, right? You should have trusted your gut back then.
Yeah, I was.
It worked for you like at least twice since then.
Yeah.
Coming a long way since guessing Pikachu on the first question.
Yeah, could you? Wow, yeah. Am I gonna risk it? Am I going to risk it, or am I just gonna play it safe and wait? What am I on now? Sorry, 250.
You're 250. This is the question for $500,000. This is question 14, the second to last, buddy. Second to last.
Has Igor Costa won worlds? Do I just trust my gut again? It worked with Fire Red and Leaf Green with Pidgeot.
that was one hell of a question, though.
Yeah. Has Igor Costa? I really don't think Igor Costa has. But then, that's such a. I think Estrada has. Ooh, do I risk it? Oh, and then Jacob von Wagner. Is that actually? Yeah. Is that definitely the Blastoise guy? No, I think it is.
What about Andrew? I haven't heard any love for Andrew. What about him?
I feel as if I know he's a very good player. I don't know a lot about him, so I'm just going to assume he has. It's not going to lie. Although it has Gustavo.
So Andrew, if you're watching this, you're a very good player. Yeah, well, that is a certainty. But whether you won worlds or not, he's doubting. I sense your doubt, my friend.
Yeah. Do I want to take that risk? I don't know.
Is this a calculated risk that's worth taking, or are you just gonna, it's honorable. You made it really far.
I have
You're
made
definitely a lot better than everybody else who's been on the show so far, right? The average.
Yeah. Though that's the thing. If I get this wrong, though, I will be. But then again, should I just go for bragging rights? Try and get the mill, and then I can tie Jack and be the best.
Sure, then we could maybe figure out who is the actual best, right? But that's maybe up for another episode. I'll leave that to you. But you have to get there first. And remember, there's still another question after this.
Yeah, there is. Do I take the risk? Do I do it? Folks?
Aren't you coming in second if you stop here?
Oh, I come in second, yeah. Oh, when you put it that way. Am I happy with second? Jesus.
They usually call second the first loser also.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what they call second place, Igor Costa.
I'm just teasing you. Here.
Igor Costa.
So we have Andrew Estrada, Igor Costa, Gustavo Wada, or Jacob van Wagner. Which of these four players did not win the TCG World Championship in the Masters Division?
Oh, I really want to go for it, I really, really do. Igor Costa, world champion. Is he a world champion? I'm very convinced about the other one, though.
That's good. That gives some certainty, right?
I'm going to play it. I'm a risky geezer.
So we're going to play it. So what will be your answer, my good sir?
Igor Costa.
So you are now locking in on B, Igor Costa. Is that your final answer?
It is, Stefan. It is. Before I think about it,
Okay. Your answer is locked in, and now let's go over this a little bit because let's pull it a little. So
yeah, okay.
First of all, Jacob van Wagner is indeed the Blastoise guy who won in 2015. So that's good.
That's good. That's the only one I knew.
Andrew Estrada also won worlds. But that leaves Igor Costa and Gustavo Wada.
Has Gustavo? Oh my lord, has he? Oh my lord.
What if I tell you?
Igor might have, Now I think. Okay, no, I'll let
you. What if I tell you that they actually both won worlds?
Oh, but that means Gustavo, one's won it as a. Oh no, Igor might have won it as a senior. Oh, that.
But the correct answer here, the one who did not win worlds in the Masters Division is Unfortunately, sorry, it's C. Gustavo Vara, my good sir. It is not Igor Costa.
Oh,
He won Worlds in 2012. Viridian Genesect Mirror. Look it up.
Oh, he won it in the mirror. Okay.
The end, I think I saw a Colress to one, if I remember. Anybody can correct me if I'm wrong here. This is just based on memory. But there was a mysterious Colress to one doing Worlds Finals.
Oh, dear.
And, from what I remember, he got out of it, of course. So Gustavo Vara did win Worlds as a junior.
As a junior? Oh, okay.
Sneaky.
Oh, well, weren't going to get that. Oh,
You know what, guys? That puts our good friend here, Shay, at 32,000.
32,000.
Unfortunately.
What was the mill question? Let's play it, because I'm not going to use it for anyone else. So let's just see. Let's just a little bit of torture in the chamber.
We're still here. So
Yeah,
suppose now you would have gotten it. The following question, the final question for 1 million,
Okay. What should be
would have
something?
been.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to be something. This is really hard. I'm not lying.
Okay.
How many Pokemon TCG main sets has ever been released in English?
Okay, well, we definitely weren't getting that, so.
And this is excluding Hidden Fates, Shining Fates,
Yeah.
Generations, all these mini sets. Screw them. We're just talking about main sets.
Okay.
That would have been 81, 87, 93, or 99 sets.
83. Well, I already just stabbed in the dark.
I said 81, 87, 93, 99, sorry. My bad.
87, sorry.
And my good sir, you would have won 1 million.
That's wild.
There you have it, folks. If he just would have gotten this, kept his lifeline from earlier, trusted himself back into Twitter, right? Then he could have guessed blindly on 87, won 1 million. There you have it.
Oh, wow. But there we go. It's all fun and games, eh? That's all fun and games.
I must say, Shay, thank you for having me. It was an absolute pleasure to toy with you a little bit around these questions here.
No, of course. And you've been a fantastic host. So the floor is yours now. Because in case people don't know, our host over here actually has their own channel as well. So what sort of stuff do you do over there?
Well, channel's called Stefan's Classroom, so it's a little more educational approach maybe. So, well, don't be scared. You may actually learn something. But I do look at the Pokemon TCG and look at the numbers behind it. What is the chance of drawing this? What is the chance of winning this? What is the chance if you invest in this and maybe earn a buck on this? I also conduct some cool interview with people, so, well, come and check it out. Give a sub if you don't mind, and, well, I'll be a happy little boy. But that's what I do, Shay. And I also rate some full arts, of course, because we love them full art supporters.
Yeah, those full art support. Yeah, make sure to go check out Stefan. His contents over there is really cool. Thank you, guys. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Let me know, honestly, how many you would have got right, you know, all that good stuff. But thank you for watching. We've got a couple more game shows lined up soon. So stick around for them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.